Let's talk about the next set of map locations. Now in this set of map location, again we would be talking about contemporary topics and the most important locations for your GS prelims as well as geography optionals. The first is Tumakuru in Karnataka. So as you can see, Tumakuru in Karnataka is the point where Hindustan Aeronautics Limited would have a new helicopter factory. This greenfield helicopter factory would be established over an area of 615 acres with light utility helicopters being made in the first round and then light combat helicopters. The idea is in the next 20 years it would produce a huge ton of production would be done. And Tumakuru is also known for the first mega food park and is also among the smart cities of India. The next is Ramanathpuram and Pudukottai districts. Now both of these are the areas where the seaweed park is one of the major idea. Now Kappa ficus is one of the genus of red algae. Now according to the scientists, this is which is being seen as a seed bank in Ramanathapuram and the processing factory at Pudukottai. So the seed bank is seen, the seaweed bank is seen in Ramanathapuram. The processing factory is at Pudukottai and this can be cultivated at a very fast pace. It is invasive species. Now this Ramanathpuram is one of the oldest places in Tamil Nadu, also mentioned in the text with Ramayana, and it is also known as Ramnath or Muguvai. The next is Henley Village in Ladakh. This is a place which would be developed for astrotourism. So astrotourism is the key focus. Night sky sanctuary would be created and this from the Changthang Wildlife Sanctuary, Dark Sky Reserve would be created and this would be the point where optical telescopes, infrared and gamma ray telescopes would be installed. Also along with this region in Ladakh would be developed for the lay berries, for the leather industry and also for the Sanjeevani booty. The next is Korwa in Amethi district in Uttar Pradesh. Now Korwa is the point where Indo-Russian Rifles Private Limited would start the production of indigenous assault rifles, which is AK-203. Very important. It is an indigenized rifles which would be produced and manufactured at Korwa. Now Korwa would also be the place which would be home to the HAL's avionic division, where the electronic system for MiG-27 would be created. Chandinagar in Baghpat district in Uttar Pradesh was the point where multi-adventure camp was done for the children of Air Force personnel, and the idea of this camp was to introduce to them the difficult situations in which their parents actually live and to train them with those challenges with the slogan, nothing is impossible. The next is Doppler weather radar systems. Now India is trying to have more accurate weather radar networking services through the Doppler weather radar networks. The places where they would be installed would be Banihal in Jammu Kashmir, Jodh and Murari Devi in Himachal Pradesh, Lahul Spiti in Himachal Pradesh, Surkandaji in Uttarakhand. And with this, it is believed by 2025 we would have a more accurate weather predicting system. The next is Ulihatu in Khunti district in Jharkhand. Now this is the birthplace of Birsa Munda, on whose birth anniversary, which is the 15th November, Janjati Gaurav Divas would be celebrated every year in honor of Birsa Munda and other tribals who had an important part in India's freedom struggle. Now this region is also known for manufacturing of minor forest produce, which is Ladakh. The next is Babina Field Air Range. Now this is a very important center. This is where the part of Gaganyaan programs, critical testing systems would be developed and integrated main parachute airdrop test would be done. What does that mean? In case the main parachute actually fails, what would be the situations that could come up? So it would identify different failure conditions, and based on that, what could be the mechanism which can be adopted would be guided. The next is Mulugu district. Now Mulugu district we'll understand in two reference. In this reference, it is where the Medaram Jatra festival would be held. Now, Medaram Jatra is in the honor of goddess Samakka and Saralamma. It is conducted once in 2 years in the Magh month, which is the February, on a full moon day. And this is one of the second largest fairs of India, celebrated by a major tribal group of Telangana, which is the Koya tribe, and it happens for 4 days. Now, Mulugu and Bhadradri in Kothagudem are again important. So, Mulugu we already understood. Now, Bhadradri Kothagudem is the place where you would have the scheme of Prasad. So, under the scheme of Prasad, in the Mugulu is the Ramappa temple, which is also known as the Rudreshwar temple, which has been approved. And in the region of this Bhadradri Kothagudem, we have the Sri Sita Ramchandra Swamivari Devasthanam, which is in Bhadrachalam. Again, a very, very important center, and this has been developed as a pilgrimage center under the Prasad scheme. The Mulugu region, where the Ramappa temple is listed now under the UNESCO heritage site. We have covered a separate video on the Ramappa temple, extremely important for your coming prelims examination. So those are some of the important coverages for today. We'll be covering with these much important map series classes in future as well. So stay tuned for more updates. Wish you good luck.